Welcome back to JIMS Gym Tips. We're making these videos to promote safe lifting and correct technique to prevent injury. So today we're going to look at the main foundation of the human body, the core. These muscle groups are the abdominals and obliques. The core is used for most exercises, posture and day-to-day activities. So the breakdown of the core is the top four abs, bottom four abs and the obliques coming in the side. So the top four abs are going to be used for your day-to-day activities, as in bending over and picking stuff up from contracting there. The bottom four abs are going to be used for bringing the legs up, so walking up stairs or anything like that. And then the obliques at the sides are going to be used for your twisting. So we're just going to look at the top four abs and the technique for that one. So I've got James here in a standard sit-up position with the knees 90 degrees apart, and then what I'm going to get James to do is have his arms folded across his chest. And what we're looking at is for a full ab contraction. So all it's going to be is from the ground, James' body is only going to come up roughly about 30 degrees, and at that point you can see that the weight is starting to lift off his toes and feet. And after that he's just going to go back down and he's just going to go back on his shoulders, but the top of his shoulders is going to slightly rest on the floor. And he's just going to come back up. And if you want to do a couple of reps there, James. So what we're looking at here is just 2 seconds up and the 2 seconds down. So if you want to stop there for a second, James. And the next important thing is going to be the breathing. Where your core sits above your diaphragm, if you're going to hold your breath, it's going to stop that fully contracting. So what we're looking at is, in the technique, we're going to start breathing as we're coming up. So at the top, the air is fully out of the lungs, and we can get a deep contraction in the core. And then we're going to be breathing back in on the way down. Brilliant, and stop there. So the next one we're going to be looking at is the obliques, so the ones that are coming from the side over the ribs and locking into the abdominals. So it's going to be the same technique roughly, but as we get to the top, I'm just going to get James to turn to one side and back down, and then as he comes back up he's going to go to the other side and back down. So if you do a couple of reps of that, James, make sure you've got a full ab contraction there. Brilliant. And then if you really want to make it a bit more intense, what you can do is do one to each side before coming back down. Brilliant. And one more of them. Fantastic. So the next one we're going to do is going to be for the bottom four abs. So for this exercise we're going to choose a leg raise. So I'm going to have James laying nice and flat with his legs out and then hands by the side, or you can just support underneath of your back. And then what I'm going to get James to do is just going to bring his legs up to about 90 degrees with his body there, and then slowly back down as well, and just keep it slightly off the ground there and back up. So again, we want to concentrate on the breathing, so it's going to be breathing out as they're coming up and then breathing in on the way down. Concentrate on that 2 second rule of coming up and 2 seconds back down. Brilliant. And if you stop there, I'm just going to apply a simple round cushion underneath the back, lower back, just to support it, and we can just get that hyper extension at the legs, causing a bit more of a stretch at the lower abs there. Brilliant. So I've got underneath just the bridge of your pelvis there, and then you can hold on to the round mat, or you can just hold on to the side. So if you want to come back up with your legs there again, James, coming all the way up to that 90 degrees again, and then back down. So at that point you can start to overextend at the hips and really stretch them lower abs. So one more of them. Brilliant, and then stop there. Thanks for checking out our second video. Please give us feedback, share and subscribe. Also like button if you find these videos helpful. And just check out below the video on the description for our Facebook, Twitter and website.